It's that time of year again.
But it's not something you
Free comic book day.
So
So this year's free comic book day,
Really?
I guess we're gonna do a little bit of
no, you don't
something
really need
different,
to
which is we're gonna talk about it beforehand.
You want this on too.
Yeah.
And
No one told me about this.
I recommend
we're gonna give out
two of them.
this thing.
Yeah.
Not one free to every person.
End of the afternoon.
Or we're gonna raffle it off.
Raffle it.
Yeah, yeah.
As they were the screen verdict,
That's true.
flashing a thrack
We're
just
not-
to block.
You,
Give it
you
up.
can enter for a chance to win, a free chance to win.
Really anything.
But you have to meet our
It'd be
criteria.
fun.
Big news, mouse guard.
You got trade stuff?
Huge fan of mouse guard. Big fan.
What's up, dude? You got any life?
Yeah.
The mouse guard. Which also, fun thing about comic day, has the other side.
What?
All these are double-sided. Always exciting. Kind of went back at it and decided to come up with a new book. Is that right, Mikey?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mikey likes it.
I'll eat it too.
Aspen. Huge fan. Always been a fan of Michael Turner. All his work before he passed.
I have.
Wonderful artist. Everything he's done has been great. I'm glad they're starting to do the 10 for 10 right now. And it's a great reboot, and I'm looking forward to seeing Meet him at Heroes Con. And I know I'm excited about this. It's Judge Dredd. Can never go wrong with Judge Dredd.
He's a very big fan of Judge Dredd. He has the
I'm actually
back.
a big fan of Dredd. Just the fact you see him says, "I am the law" on it. I'll be glad to read a lot of these myself. Now, Avatar,
When
of
will
course
we
I
have
do,
time?
I never have time to read comics. I have really 300 plus comics to go through.
And they
This
just
one is
keep
one of these
coming out.
comics that I think I'm going to have to, just flipping through just a little bit, yeah, I'm going to have to keep this free comic book a little higher up than the kiddies.
Okay,
Yeah, there's,
you can't show
yeah,
that.
yeah, swastikas and boobs. For those who are over 18, this is going to be a great comic for you. Yeah.
We
I
can't show that.
I got this one
Molly Danger.
because of my sister Molly. I thought this would be kind of hilarious to send to her. That, of course, it's Action Lab. Don't know much about them. Independent company. I love your independence. Open up the first page and all I see is a mech robot going through and blowing up stuff.
I like it already.
Yeah, same here. For all you bronies
Okay.
out there and plushies.
Show the creepy. Real close. Real close. This is the creepy horse that plague me
No,
every time.
I'm pretty sure it's just going to be one of those. Do you like My Little Pony? Well, here's a new comic for you. Oh, yeah.
There's a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Spoilers, there's a T-Rex.
And there's a
He's
furry.
wearing a safety
It's
helmet.
furry.
Yeah.
Furry.
The furry's a ninja.
Much more entertaining to go on. Valiant. Yeah, Jim was that on here. Awesome. Valiant, of course, since they relaunched in the past year or two, they've been trying to make their name back out there. So I'd say pick them up, support them. I'm glad to see we have someone else back on the map besides the big two. Marvel, DC, and then they're all subsidiaries.
Yeah.
So I mean, always a big fan of IDW and your Valiant, of course. Image, Image got up there now.
And this, with your independence, you tend to have strong titles that run by themselves.
No crossovers.
Have one clear.
You know, they go broke trying to get a whole story. I'm not quite sure what to say about this.
Don't say anything.
I say, if it's a free comic book, you can't go wrong.
It's free.
Superman says for itself. Ninja Turtles, it says itself. It's another Stanley story.
Shocker the Invincible.
Good for kids. Steampunk.
Yay.
So that's your default pick?
Yeah, that's my pick for the free comics.
Yeah, I mean, for anybody who loves steampunk and or just, fantasy stories that involve Victorian era nonsense.
Gadgetry.
Gadgets, gadgets, and
Giant Cthulhu bed.
Jack Cthulhu, man. Look at it's Mum-Ra the steampunk.
It is Mum-Ra the Steampunk.
Mum-Ra.
Oh, little Stay Puff.
What we're referring to is right here. That's got notes. Looks like they have one more than ever living.
Higher than sanity.
Tommy Robo,
Shrieking
Red
affliction.
5 Comics.
Always love Robo.
They're a fun independent company.
Oh yeah,
It's a robot made by Tesla.
no,
It goes around and kills Nazis.
that's right.
But then after that one, they're like, well, you know what? We kind of run out of Nazis to kill.
He killed them all.
So why don't I just go through and beat up some
I'll
other
sell you
stuff?
4 for 6.
Because they're robots.
Atomic Robo is eternal. His batteries never run down.
Free Comic Day is a Hickman story, Infinity, which looks interesting actually. I'm a huge fan of Hickman. I think he's doing a lot of good work for Marvel and Image at the same time too.
Yeah.
Yeah, read it. It's free. You got nothing to lose. Spoilers. No spoilers. Once again, Valiant. Just throwing up more of their stuff. Harbinger Wars. Even made it actually have a free game you can download and play. It looks hysterical.
That's cool.
Shout out to Adam Freeman of Valiant. It's been
Is he the
interesting.
one that approached you?
Yeah, he's the one person. He's like, he wants some comics and just threw them in my face. I'm like, sure. I'm not gonna say no to that. Endangered Weapon B, and Tales of and the Tentacles of Doom. No, it is not a
I was
hentai.
about to say, is this a
And there
hentai?
is a bear in a mech suit.
But there are tentacles.
There's
And
a bear
there's
in a mech
girls on the
suit.
back. There's girls on the back.
And so it's for another comic.
So it's a crossover.
There's a bear in a mech suit. Okay, with Colonel Gentleman. Obviously, the
How
Colonel
do you know
Gentleman.
that's not furry in a bear suit in a mech suit?
That'd make it even better.
Is the bear's name Colonel Gentleman?
It should be.
It should be Colonel Gentleman.
That's awesome. I want that to be my D&D character's name. Colonel Gentleman.
We do need to start a D&D game. Just
I've been
for show.
trying for the past like 2 months to get a D&D group going.
Over 2 months.
Nobody wants to
I have
hang
people
out.
interested, but no one can get together at the same time.
Exactly, that's everybody.
I'm
You're
gonna
part of
be-
the problem.
I used to do it. I'm not doing it anymore.
I'm gonna be a bear.
Alright, look.
Like I want
But
my.
there would be a guy in a bear suit named Colonel Gentleman who rides around in a mech suit.
No, I'm gonna be a bear, but I'm gonna be a rogue, and I'm put all my points in disguise, so I'm gonna look like a person, and nobody will know I'm a bear.
Now you're just copying somebody.
I am, and then I'll put all my points into bluff, so I can fake speak languages. Just by grunting and gesturing, and everyone will understand me.
Will one creature.
And since it is May 4th,
Are you gonna have a high bluff?
Yeah, like that's what to do.
Star Wars.
All my points will
the only good thing about this comic
disguise initially.
Avatar.
is that they have a Captain Midnight story.
Oh,
What?
and then
Has
I'll put all my
Avatar
points
too?
into bluff, so I can fake speak to people.
Yeah, they have Avatar there, but
That's the flip side.
You're like, oh yes, I
Ew.
understand. It is quite hot.
they don't have the Legend of Korra
Now
on
I'm
there.
like,
That's the new storyline.
Yeah.
Way to go, Dark Horse, dropping the ball once again.
So how
and
many free
then one
comics do
day
you have
someone,
here?
someone
These are
like,
not even all of
actually
them.
break my disguise. My disguise.
There's about another
check.
10.
Like, hey, this guy's not a guy.
17
This guy's not a
different
guy at all.
comics.
He's actually
What?
Many of them flip
And
sides.
nobody
Keep on-
believes
Plus,
it.
there's
Someone
even
else
more.
passed the check.
Comic book picks.
Okay, comic books for the week. I'll let.
I'll go first
I
since
didn't
I only have like
understand the whole
2
theory
and
that
I
you had
have
laid
2
out,
other.
but I didn't.
Alright.
I didn't.
Miss Fury.
I didn't even argue with it.
I think I'm the only one in the shop who likes it because, well,
There's only one issue.
yeah, there's only one issue. He bought it specifically for me.
I read the first one. It was boring. Dynamite dropped the. Actually, Dynamite could have done a lot better job, but at the same time,
It could have,
they're
but
competing against with similar storylines of Catwoman.
that's true. But I still like the style and flair of the 40s, 50s
Right.
coming up to now. She's more of like a pinup superhero than a superhero.
I mean, like I said, I'm a fan of Dynamite. I could think they could have done a better job, but maybe once they ever switch around writers on it, it'll be good.
Yeah. Next one, Hawkeye.
I'll cover charismatic.
I think it's funny. Let's see. I got a bunch of random. First issues. Not so random. 10 grand.
Hey,
Jim
now.
Michael Straczynski.
Thanks for covering mine for me.
Hey, you're welcome. I also wanted it.
I'll go over it.
Well, fine. I like
Okay.
Mike Carey. I read a lot of his novels. They're good.
Okay, with these two, I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
This is one of the more anticipated comics. That was all over a previews book. And, I mean, it's been massively requested by everybody, by a lot of people coming through the store, but independent writers. And boom, well, I'm surprised they're doing this because
Really pay much attention
not
to
a
the
typical
bonus
story that
on
I
the
put
bench.
out. 10 grand, J. Mike Krasinski. Glad he's going back to Image. He was originally Top
Like, why
Cow.
would Skylar want to
Did,
do that? I don't know.
Exactly.
You know,
Rising Stars.
Rising Stars.
He's also recognized name from Babylon 5.
Yeah, he's a writer creator, and it, of course, Rising Stars was his first comic book he ever wrote, and
It's a very good comic, too.
hopefully it's gonna be similar to it.
It's very
Once
ominous.
again, it's
cover.
massively anticipated. Victories. Number one. This is one of Dark Horse number ones. I'm happy to see they're relaunching on new stuff.
Is it number 1?
It's number one.
Was there number 0?
I hope not, because if there was, it'll piss me off.
They've been doing that.
I don't like when they do number zeros, but they only do it when they're like doing like something they hope is going to be a big series or they need a huge background story for. Like Ghost, like Ghost is what, a volume 3, so you need to be like, okay, well, here's how we're going to do this one differently. Your typical DC number one that I'm going to throw out there and see how well it does.
What is it?
Movement.
The movie.
Yeah, we'll see how if it's going to be a good one or it's going to be a bad one. Let's find out.
Are we familiar with these characters?
By the looks of them, no, they look very generic. So let's find out what the story is. Back. Once again, Dynamite doing their own thing.
Looks interesting.
Let's find out.
I don't know how that goes.
I will let you know. Looks curious. It looks like the Batman that kills. Mr. X. Looking forward to that. Read the issue 0. It's actually pretty good.
I'm going to grab that.
He's kind of like the kind of almost Punisher-esque feel to him.
Yes.
He puts a
But that was also stuff.
pipe bomb underneath a limousine full of nails and blows up these mob guys.
And they survive.
Yep, only a short amount of time. He actually cut the guy's one arm off and throws them to the other mobsters to kill him.
Yeah, this is all in issue 0. And it was a very interesting issue. Very enlightening.
Earth 2. It's Earth 2. What does everyone say?
Earth 2.
Yep. Detective Comics. Typical. Emperor Penguin. But, good news, they went back to original costume. I'm glad that they finally come to their senses and say, hey, nothing says Power Girl like boobs. So they got rid of their old uniform saying, well, this is too, conservative. People are angry. Bring back the tits. Of course, it's 10 grand. Suicide risk. Charismatic. It's your 10 for 10. This is actually your reserve edition to cover B. So my cover's more special.
He's all about the different covers.
Fair covers and promos, because I'm a whore for those.
Yeah, I only buy like 2 or 3 different covers. He buys every single one you can get.
Pretty much. Aspen, like I said, new stuff. Glad to come back out stuff. Pick it up, it's only $1. We got to lose.
It's a buck.
Yeah, more Iron Man, just because it had a little small cover on it. Our baby will be here Monday, so I thought, well, we got another baby cover out. We're going to decorate the room with superheroes. And that's it. Except for the variant cover. Variant cover, 10 grand.
I have one too.
You can tell my stack of comics versus James. That's why I easily have over 300 to read. Stun double. Anyway, go in there.
Go.
Whoosh! Whoosh! Da, 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 da.
Superhero. I'm breaking things. Sarah made me a star. It's a little derpy at this point, but
So Halen, what are you looking forward to in this very busy week?
I picked up Jupiter's Legacy.
Jupiter's
book
Legacy.
1. I haven't read it yet, but I have it. So
You've thumbed through it.
yeah, I know it's about a drunk superhero girl who's all drugged out. I mean, you can tell that by the cover, though. In the back, or in the back.
Sometimes she's a superhero god. Bruce Willis was dead the whole time.
Bruce Willis is always a ghost. He's never real in any of the movies. Everybody knows that.
Where'd Halen go? Man.
Magic of television.
I feel like I need a tuxedo and put me in Sailor Moon.
You're gonna try high school girls?
Tuxedo.
Hey, excuse me. The thing about high school girls.
They stay the same age, but you get older.
Get older, as they say.
Hey, what else?
Who's that?
Just ignore it.
Please
It's my
say
butt.
to
It
me.
does
You
that.
butt die.
It
You lock the
suits
door.
Lock it. Quickly.
You know, I think if I was gonna start smoking, it would be out of a pipe. As hipster of a thing as that is to do,
So do you take a typewriter to Starbucks?
I totally should.
It's a completely different experience. It really is. Smoking out of pipe.
A
is
typewriter at
enjoyable.
Starbucks? I can imagine that'd be pretty epic. Be like, yeah, I write in public.
Oh, I'd get laid by the baristas taking a typewriter up there. They'd be like, ooh.
So it's a big weekend this weekend.
It was a big weekend
I
last
wish
week
there was
too.
bubble mix in this.
But this weekend's got a lot more things than just that.
Unfortunately, the weekend I was referring to was this weekend. You know, so it's a very shiny card.
Can I
You're
rip it
almost
up?
ripped up.
Huh?
I want to rip it up. I'll rip it up.
Here, I'll rip one up.
They don't rip well.
They're foils, they don't rip well.
The phones never rip well.
I want one.
These are extra special. You want another one?
I never got one. I wasn't here.
Well,
Oh, sure. I'll give you one.
Here you go.
Here.
Not a ripped up one.
Catch.
Here, I made your card
I
like.
almost got it right to you.
Pre-release was awful. Wizards did terrible
Did you
things
see
by
that
doing
curve?
it like this.
It was coming right to you.
I did, and I didn't realize it. If I had known.
That was
Here you
terrible.
go. Look, I made your card thinner, so it's not fat anymore.
How exciting was the Dragon's Maze, guys?
It was Dragon Maze was so
It was so exciting.
Mikey likes it.
Dragon Maze. Hold on. Dragon Maze was so exciting that we forgot to actually do the Dragon's Maze.
Till what, round 3?
One person asked to do it, and nobody else really cared because everyone else was either happy they got retarded decks or pissed off because their decks were stupid.
It really is
Like
the,
mine. I played Azorius and Simic. I
That
had
is
one
right,
evolved
right?
creature, one detained creature.
The Mythic is a promo for the game.
Okay, so
Pretty big.
what? I mean, we're in a hurry to get this thing launched at 12 o'clock. So
Two of those tables to even put it down.
next thing we know,
Now that's
it's round 3, and some box goes, "Hey,
I couldn't even.
are we doing the Dragon's Maze? Because I really totally want the pin."
I got
Alright.
it.
That's like people wanting the stickers.
Yeah. Like, no.
Oh, I
I
got
don't know
a
how
pin
many
and then I
people were
washed
going after
it.
those little cards.
This guy here wanted, Mike asked me if I wanted those little placeholder cards, and I was like, why would I want that? I didn't like it because, okay, I picked Azorius as my guild. Azorius was very strong in the Return to Ravnica pre-release. The Detain's a strong mechanic in Limited. I love them. It was a lot of fun to play. But my Azorius guild pack came paired with Simic, which is, I thought initially awesome. Detain and Evolve, like it's gonna make my creatures nuts. I opened up my guild pack, and in my guild pack I got one Azorius Arrestor, and that was it. I'm not really sure what my Azorius rare was. I don't know. For my Simic rare, I didn't get anything with Evolve. Like, I got no Evolve creatures in my Simic guild pack, and I got a Prime Speaker Zagana. Which seems good. It's just not. Like, it was just a crappy format. I was forced to play Bant. Like, I was basically forced to play Prime Speaker Bant with no mana fixing. Because I also pulled no guild gates, except for the 2 in my guild packs. Or the 1 in each guild pack, I guess. But.
Is that why you became the Gentleman Ranger?
Punch semantic.
Semantic.
I'm a boss.
It was just awful.
No,
I probably have to
I think some of the biggest highlights of the
Heirs
night
person here.
was 2 little 10-year-olds talking trash to each other.
That was so good. I sat next to it.
There isn't really any big cards I'm excited about in Dragon's Maze. Surprise.
Yeah.
Recap. This weekend is big. Why? We have Dragon's Maze official release, free comic book day. That's right, free comic book day.
Comic books are going to be free on Saturday. Only
Come
free
and try-
comic day comics, not the ones, not other comics.
Also, come and dress like a superhero. Maximilian, you need to win. Count Dookie's lightsaber.
Dooku,
Dookie.
whatever.
I like Count Dooku. I want to come in just like a superhero. I want a lightsaber.
Exactly.
Who wouldn't?
I want to come in. I'm gonna wear this outfit.
You gonna wear that outfit?
You're wearing that anyways.
With the
If you can challenge Halen in the middle of the streets to a superhero battle, I'll give you $50.
Do I get to use a sword fight? Do I use a sword?
Yes.
Yes.
So they have to bring their own sword.
Or I can provide him with the other He-Man sword, but still.
Do I have to use the He-Man sword or can I use my Enforce sword?
You can use
Yeah,
your
force.
sword.
I'll use my Enforce sword. It's baller.
What are you gonna have to duel in the middle of the street?
Mm-hmm.
Get 50
I'll do
bucks.
Find this guy at Spring Fling, which will also be going on this weekend, so be sure to park in the garage around the corner.
Well, remember guys, I don't get off work until Saturday.
Perfect.
That will make them harder to find you.
Okay.
They'll have to come to
They
the
won't
kitchen.
they will not recognize you without the mask and the cape, because your cape goes whoosh.
Well, yeah.
His cape goes whoosh.
Because I can do this.
Well, I'll probably use like a cucumber or a stick of celery.
Which would be even more epic.
Yeah.
What are you, a Pokemon? Wasn't there some Pokemon that like... kept-
Far-fetched. He has a stick.
Okay.
Did you fill your hat with cards? Are you bored?
Yes.
It's understandable.
Our conversation is boring, Max.
I like to peel the foils off of those.
Me too.
It's very exciting. Unless you want me to call you Jimmy.
Don't say that. 'Cause I'm already feeling awkward that someone's gonna call me Dad soon.
That's the other thing happening this weekend.
Yeah, I have a baby.
Yeah. You don't show it all, Max.
You look fantastic.
So it's a busy weekend. You're still gonna have Friday Night Magic?
If I can.
If you can. So...
If people show up.
New Magic set,
Yeah,
Friday
then we
Night
don't have to
Magic,
wait all, so it
Spring
should be lower.
Fling, Free Comic Book Day.
Baby who's being born. This time next week, there's gonna be a crying scream poop monster. Be running around the hospital.
I really hope it's not running. That's terrifying.
It's gonna come out with a full-grown mustache, Halon.
Full-grown mustache,
Beard.
a head of red hair, and it's gonna run around the hospital.
Max, all I can say is, may the 4th be with you.
Woo!
Now you know.
You know what I'm talking about. Remember why I know. Always trust your friends. Thanks, Panther.
I feel stupid not realizing that Yo Gabba Gabba was the Aquabats TV show. I've never really watched it though, but I've heard they actually have some decent bands on Yo Gabba Gabba. Oh, of course.
So they also have like the house band.
This show's
Sounds like
A
don't hate your
little
friends.
last random fact for you.
That's a good one.
The director, set designer of whose Playhouse was.
That explains a lot of things. You know what? I genuinely enjoy.
And now you know this random fact of the day. Thank you. I had to put up some comics. Once again, pants optional. I'm Max.
Hi.
And that's Sarah. Can you do like rolling up credits and have like us like talking anyways, like we do the news? Or the theme song going in the background?
Oh, the playoff music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do, do, do.